So this is this psychomaniac vegan gains, and she's like representing veganism at the same time. She's like God, like I never see like extreme behavior like this in any other people. Like if you compare it to Rich Piano, who is like full of roids, and you would expect he would like just go off every time, or that. What is it called? That black guy, huge black guy who was in prison. All those steroid freaks like act more normal than this guy. I mean, I suspect molestation in his childhood. I'm vegan, and I'm not like really enjoying him being the biggest channel of veganism right now and putting us vegans to shame somehow. Like he's just, I think he's just going for the money and getting for the views and stuff. Like when you act like put pictures with a knife like that, you see like something really wrong, and it's not about acting. And then people are just freaking out. Oh, and let's see how long this guy gonna survive and what's gonna happen when he's gonna do something really bad, and let's watch his videos. And but he talked on another video with a girl about his horrible childhood, about his granddad, how he tortured him and beat him up, and then when he died he felt like a relief, and he's like claiming that on a video. I mean, his childhood must have been like horrid like stuff. I mean, he must have so much traumatic experiences that he shifted completely to animals because he cannot relate to people anymore. He's like attacking anybody, and I mean, I don't blame him. Like it's not his fault. Like anybody could probably would have the same symptoms growing up in such an unhealthy environment. I'm not blaming him at all, but it's sad that people have to go through this shit growing up, and then when you grow up you're full of this crap and you're just acting out all the time. And one more thing, like he's getting, oh, I got so big on vegan food and showing his muscles all the time. But this guy was like a pure meat eater, and he competed in regular fitness competitions. So he built all the freaking muscles on meat and proteins and who knows what else. And then he switched to vegan after, in the last few years. I don't know, like in every other video he claims like a different date when he started. Like in one he said 1 year ago, 2 years, 3 years ago, etc. And you see in this video there's nothing there. There's no muscles, nothing. He lose all his muscles, and he's showing that muscles in some pictures. And from my experience, that was all from meat diet. You know, like now he doesn't show so much his body anymore because he lost all his muscles. He's just eating potatoes and kale smoothies and stuff like that. He doesn't even drink rice proteins or something like that. And then the biggest alarm is that he went and go the same as Durian Rider did, like through the vasectomy. In one video he even claims that he's afraid that somebody's gonna use him in a bar. And I would say, wow, first of all, you're not such a good looking guy that one girl would grab you, take you to a toilet and use you and make you a baby, then extort you for the alimony for the rest of your life. Dream on, dude. You're like very like 1 to 10, you're like somewhere 3. You're not really pretty. I mean it is what it is. I mean, don't create some myths about you that are never gonna happen. And so he cut off his balls, and now he is not gonna be able to have any babies. Probably that's the best thing he could do, because he knows he cannot give like a warm home to another human being because of all his troubles in his childhood. The same happens with Durian Rider. So we have those two biggest vegan promoters, and they both cut their balls off. So that's really weird. And he talks here about this vasectomy a little bit.
actually angry and going complete psycho at the end of that video. I was just acting, and apparently I'm a really good actor. But to be 100% perfectly honest, I do have angry, violent thoughts towards most people I come across.
And he's honest, like, I mean, he's completely mentally broken up, like, from growing up in that environment. Who knows what happened? Maybe he was molested, beaten every day. Who knows what happened? Like, he has a lot of hate and anger. I mean, we all have, but this is like really extreme. But here he talks about that in some videos he exaggerates, and on the other hand he really hates people. But you know, like, it's not his fault.
It's not a healthy mindset to have, but that's just how I think. And desire is different than intent. I might really want to hurt people, but I don't want the world to be an angry, violent place. So I don't behave in a manner that makes the world an angry, violent place. I might go complete psycho in some of my videos, but I don't act upon any of these violent thoughts that I have. I'm not going to kill any children. You know, you still might not want me to babysit, but no, I'm not going to crush any kids' heads in. But there were some things that I was really serious about in that video, and yeah, a lot of women do try and use kids to trap men into relationships and try and manipulate things. That can go both ways, but women do that, and...
So that's why he's doing vasectomy, like cutting his balls off, because some woman will use him, divorce him, and... Because he knows he cannot keep a woman for his life. Sooner or later she's gonna break up with him, because he's such a violent guy, and she's gonna think, what the hell is going on in his mind, and he's just not going. He knows what's gonna happen. Probably it happened like 1,000,000 times in his life, so he say, I don't want to go deal with this, I'm gonna just cut my balls off.
Get a vasectomy, no one can take advantage of you like that.
No one's gonna take advantage of you. He's talking about that in a bar, somebody's gonna take advantage of him. What are you talking about, dude?
You have absolutely no risk. And you can even go to a bar, get blackout fucking drunk.
He's talking about some fucking bar and getting drunk, and like there's like a woman that's gonna attack this guy and fuck him there in the toilet. I mean, he's looked like a Neanderthal, man. He doesn't look... Even I swear that even the fattest girl in a bar is not gonna touch this guy.
Fuck a bunch of girls and you'll never get them pregnant. You can't make any accidents, any mistakes. No one can take advantage of you. And what I really wanted to, bring across was, you really shouldn't trust anyone. You don't know what people have planned for you, and when you get a vasectomy, you have...
I don't think like that. I mean, he's really had like some fucked up previous growing up, and
100%
always thinking somebody's gonna fuck him up.
complete control of your reproduction, and unless you absolutely want to have kids, and it is 100% your choice, you will never have kids with a vasectomy. And for those of you who are wondering, well, how could you have kids after you have a vasectomy? Well, you can freeze your sperm, you can go to multiple sperm banks just to make sure, and when the time comes and you really do want to have kids, you have those frozen sperm, and, the vasectomy procedure these days is often reversible. And
often reversible. Good luck with that, yeah. Durian Rider is like shooting blanks for the rest of his life. Nobody's gonna reverse his... And when the other girl...
Last thing...
When Banana Girl wants some children in the future, he's gonna be a goner.
There are over 7 billion of us already, and the number...
Same theory as a Durian Rider. These two should be like brothers or something.
Are growing. By 2050, I think we're expected to have over 9...
Okay, so that's it. I cannot deal with this guy anymore. Like, it's too extreme. I'd rather listen to Rich Piana and see him stuff himself with steroids. So I'm done. I cannot listen to this guy. This is too much.